You might be surprised by what I'm about to share, but it's crucial to stay silent and focused about what's coming your way. You're watching another video exclusively for the chosen ones. If you are not one of the chosen ones, it is likely that you will not watch this video to the end. Feel free to turn it off, as the content may not resonate or vibrate with your soul or spirit. However, if you are a true chosen one, you will fully understand everything I'm about to explain. Chosen ones, perhaps you don't fully understand what is happening right now. Perhaps you feel a shift but cannot explain it. Maybe you have sensed something in your spirit, something deep, something urgent, yet you do not know why. But hear me today, you are leaving soon, not because of man, not because of your own desires, not because of luck or coincidence, but because God decided. Yes, it has been written in the heavens. Yes, it has been sealed in the Spirit. Yes, it has been declared before the foundations of the earth, and no power, no force, no devil in hell can stop it. The time has come. The chains that held you are breaking. The doors that locked you in are opening. The barriers that blocked you are moving aside. Why? Because God decided. This is your divine departure, chosen one. This is no ordinary moment. This is not just another day, another hour, another season. This is destiny unfolding before your eyes. And you, yes, you, are at the center of it. Perhaps you don't see it yet. Perhaps you don't feel ready. Perhaps you are still questioning if you are even worthy of this shift. But hear this truth: when God decides, your feelings do not matter. When God decides, your circumstances do not matter. When God decides, your past does not matter. When God moves, He moves. When God speaks, it is final. When God calls, you must answer. And right now, He is calling you. This is not just a change, it is a supernatural transition. A moment that will alter the course of your life forever. A shift that will move you into alignment with your true calling. A breakthrough that will take you where you were always meant to be. And it is happening now. Perhaps you are wondering, what am I leaving? Where am I going? Why now? But listen carefully, chosen one, you don't need all the answers. You don't need all the details. You don't need to understand it all, because God decided. And when God decides, all of heaven moves to make it happen. So get ready. The shift is here. Your exit is near. And what's ahead is greater than you ever imagined. You are leaving soon. Be ready. Before we go any further, I need to pause and thank each of you who have supported this mission, especially through the pin in the comments section and through the super thanks. Every time you give, you are sowing seeds into God's kingdom, helping to spread this life-changing message to those desperately searching for hope, truth, and guidance. Because of your support, this mission continues to grow, breaking down barriers and transforming lives. Remember how Jesus honored the widow's offering in Mark 12 verses 41 to 44 for its sincerity and sacrifice. In the same way, your support carries eternal significance. You're not just giving, you're partnering in God's work. Thank you for standing with us in this divine calling. Together, we are making an eternal impact. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to pause this video and do 3 things: hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the word Jesus, I thank you. This word will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this video. And remember, if you are truly a chosen one, you'll watch this video until the end. Deep down, your spirit already knows this message is for you. If you're not ready to receive this truth, you might not make it to the end. But for those who do, your life will never be the same. Now let's get into it. Look through history, chosen ones, every time God moves, there is a moment, a turning point, when everything shifts. It is the moment when heaven speaks, the moment when destiny calls, the moment when everything changes forever. Abraham was living among his family, comfortable, settled, at peace. Then, one day, God decided. He called him out, told him to leave, to step into the unknown. And because Abraham obeyed, he became the father of nations. Joseph was locked in a prison, forgotten by men, ignored by the world. But then God decided. In one moment, in one night, the chains fell, the doors opened, and he was brought before Pharaoh. By morning, he was the second most powerful man in Egypt. Moses was in the wilderness tending sheep, thinking his life was over. Then suddenly, God decided. A burning bush appeared, a voice spoke, and Moses was sent to deliver an entire nation. Do you see the pattern? Each one was living an ordinary life. Each one was waiting, wondering, unsure of what was next. Then, in an instant, everything changed, because when God decides, the impossible becomes reality. And now, it is your moment. Your name has been called in the Spirit. Your time has arrived. Your shift has been set in motion. The waiting is over. The preparation is complete. The doors are opening, and the world will see what God decided concerning you. This is no accident. This is no coincidence. You were chosen for this. You were prepared for this. You were born for this. So stand up, chosen one. Walk boldly into your calling. Step fearlessly into your purpose. But listen to me, chosen ones, every time God moves a person forward, there is a tearing away. There is a separation. There is a letting go, because you cannot go higher while holding on to the past. When God calls, He requires you to leave something behind. Some will have to leave familiar places. Some will have to leave old mindsets. Some will have to leave certain people. Some will have to leave fear, doubt, and hesitation, because what God is calling you into is too great to carry the weight of your past. Some of you are wondering why certain relationships are ending. Some of you are questioning why you feel uncomfortable when you used to feel at home. Some of you are struggling with the transition because you don't want to lose what is familiar. But hear this, not everyone can go where God is taking you. Abraham had to leave his father's house to step into his promise. Joseph had to be separated from his brothers to reach the palace. Moses had to leave the palace of Pharaoh to become a deliverer. Even Jesus had to separate from the crowd to fulfill his mission. Do not fight what God is removing. Do not cry over what He is closing. Do not mourn what He has decided to end. Do not chase after what He has already separated from you, because every loss in the hands of God is a setup for something greater. The people who walked away, God allowed it. The doors that shut, God closed them. The sudden changes that you don't understand, God orchestrated them. Why? Because where He is taking you, you cannot afford extra baggage. Because who you are becoming requires you to release who you were. Because the next level of your destiny requires a version of you that is willing to let go. So, chosen one, let it go. Trust God's process. Trust His timing. Trust that every ending in God's hands is the beginning of something greater, because what is ahead is far greater than what is behind. Look at the story of Job. He lost everything, his wealth, his family, his health, but what he didn't know was that God had decided. God had already planned his restoration, and in the end, Job received double for everything he lost. Look at the story of Ruth. She left her home, her family, her past behind. She walked into the unknown, following Naomi into a foreign land. But what she didn't know was that God had decided, and soon, she met Boaz. She became the great-grandmother of King David, and from her bloodline came Jesus himself. Chosen ones, what God has planned for you is greater than anything you are leaving behind. If He is moving you, it is because there is something greater ahead. If He is separating you, it is because your destiny requires it. If He is shifting you, it is because your time has come. Do not hold on to what God is trying to take away. The loss you feel now is nothing compared to the restoration that is coming. The pain of leaving is temporary, but the blessing ahead is it. The discomfort of transition is necessary to bring you into your next level, because what he is bringing you into is beyond your wildest imagination. Job thought he had lost everything, but God had already written his restoration. Ruth thought she was walking into uncertainty, but God was leading her into destiny. And you may not see it yet, but God has already decided your breakthrough. So, chosen one, let go of the past and step into your promise, because what's ahead is greater than what's behind. Chosen ones, you are about to meet something that will change everything. And listen to me carefully, something is about to happen that will shift your entire life, a supernatural encounter, a divine moment, a destiny appointment. This is not just another transition. This is not just another season. This is a moment in time that will change everything. Some of you are about to meet a door that only God could open. Some of you are about to meet a breakthrough that will change generations. Some of you are about to meet a blessing that will silence every enemy. You do not see it yet, but it is closer than you think. Look at Jacob, he was running, he was broken, he was lost and afraid. But then, one night, God decided. Jacob wrestled with an angel, and by morning his name was changed, his identity was restored, his destiny was set in motion. Look at Paul, he was traveling, full of pride, full of his own plans, but suddenly, God decided. A light from heaven knocked him down, and in one moment his life changed forever. The persecutor became the preacher. The enemy of the gospel became its greatest messenger. The lost became found. And now, this is your moment. This is not just another phase. This is not just another shift. This is a divine shift. You are leaving soon, not because of your own decision, not because of chance, not because of man's approval, but because God decided. And when God decides, nothing can stop it. No enemy can block it. No force can delay it. No attack can undo it. This is your moment of transformation. This is your season of divine movement. Get ready, because everything is about to change. Chosen ones, do not delay. Do not fight the process. Do not resist the change. Do not let fear hold you back. The enemy will try to whisper doubt into your mind. He will tell you that you are not ready. He will tell you that you need more time. He will tell you that you are too weak, too broken, too late. But hear me today, when God decides, your readiness does not matter. David was just a shepherd boy, but God decided. Esther was just an orphan girl, but God decided. Gideon was full of fear, but God decided. You may feel small, unworthy, unprepared, but God has decided, so stand up. Lift your head. Take courage, because you are leaving soon, because your life-changing moment is near, because God decided, and it shall be done. No more doubt. No more hesitation. No more delays. Step boldly into what God has spoken over you, because this is your time. Let's pray this prayer of faith together as one family. Heavenly Father, I come before you with a heart filled with reverence and awe. You are the creator of the universe, the one who spoke everything into existence with a single word. There is no one like you, and no one can stand against your will. You are the God who decides, and when you decide, it is done. Right now, we acknowledge that you have decided. You have chosen us, and because of your choice, we stand on the brink of something far greater than we could have ever dreamed or imagined. Father, I thank you for every soul listening to this prayer. I thank you for those who have felt the weight of your calling, the tug of your voice, and the fire of your presence. You have set them apart for something extraordinary, something that has been written in your book before time even began. You have decided. They are not here by chance or by coincidence, they are here because you called them. Lord, I pray for each person listening, that they would feel the powerful stir of your Spirit in their hearts right now. Let them feel the fire of your presence burning within them, stirring them to rise up and take hold of the greatness you have for them. Let this moment be one that they will never forget. Let this moment be the turning point, the place where everything shifts, the place where they stop looking back and start moving forward with everything they have. Father, ignite in them a fire that cannot be quenched. I ask you to break every chain that has held them back. Every fear, every doubt, every lie the enemy has whispered in their ears. I declare that they are free, free to step into their destiny, free to rise to the call you have placed on their lives, free to leave behind everything that has tried to hold them down. Their past is not their future. Their struggles are not their destination. You are making a way. Father, you are opening doors. You are shifting circumstances. Nothing is impossible for you. Lord, I pray that you would give them the strength to step into their future, no matter how uncertain it may seem. When you called Abraham, you didn't tell him the full story. You didn't give him a map. You simply told him to go, and by faith, he went. Father, give your chosen ones that same courage, that same faith, to move forward even when they can't see the whole picture. Give them the boldness to follow your voice, knowing that you are always one step ahead of them, guiding them to exactly where they need to be. I declare over their lives right now that their time has come, the time to leave behind the past, the time to step into the fullness of who you created them to be, the time to step into the plans you've been preparing for them, those plans that are far beyond their wildest dreams. No more delays. No more hesitation. No more looking back. The future you have for them is so much greater than what they've known, and it is now time to step into it. Father, just as you called Moses to lead your people out of Egypt, you are calling your chosen ones to step into their own divine destiny. You are calling them to lead, to guide, to transform the world around them. You have prepared them for such a time as this. They are ready. They may not feel ready, but you have already equipped them. You have already provided everything they need to fulfill their purpose. They are not ordinary. They are a chosen generation. They are a royal priesthood. And this is their moment. Lord, I pray for those who may be struggling with doubt, who may feel inadequate, or who are wondering if they are truly capable of the greatness you've called them to. Let them hear your voice louder than ever before. Remind them that you are the one who makes them capable. You have chosen them, and you will equip them. What you have started in their lives, you will finish. They are more than enough, because with you all things are possible. I also pray for those who are still holding on to their past, who are afraid to let go of the comfort they know, even though you have called them to something greater. Father, let them know that what is ahead of them is far more glorious than anything they've left behind. Help them to see with your eyes. Help them to understand that the journey ahead may be uncomfortable at times, but it is the only path that leads to the fulfillment of your purpose for their lives. The future you have for them is brighter than anything they could ever hold on to from their past. And now, Father, I lift up every person who has subscribed, liked, and shared this message. I ask for a special blessing over their lives. Father, pour out your favor upon them. May your grace surround them. May your wisdom guide them. May your peace fill their hearts. As they have opened their hearts and minds to this message, I pray that you would open doors for them in ways they never thought possible. Let them experience unprecedented breakthrough. Let them see your hand at work in their lives in ways they cannot explain. Father, I pray that as they share this message with others, it will ignite a fire in the hearts of those who hear it. May it spread like wildfire, bringing hope to the hopeless, strength to the weak, and transformation to those who feel lost. May your truth and your love be evident in every word that is shared. Let this message bring light to dark places.